Now going over to the business blunder of the day, you have Valley Meats ground beef recalled due to risk of E. coli. This comes to us thanks to CW39, CD39 Houston, Stephanie Whitestead, and Michael Bertimo. They note that ground beef distributed to 4 Midwest states recalled over E. coli concerns. Specifically, more than 6,000 pounds of raw ground beef products distributed in the Midwest have been recalled. The company, again, is Valley Meats LLC, based out of Illinois. Oh, it's actually almost close to 7,000 pounds. At one time, the media didn't round up on a number. So 6,768 pounds of the raw beef were recalled after a third-party test confirmed the presence of E. coli in samples in the meat. The ground meat was originally shipped to the distributor locations in Illinois, Iowa, Indiana, and Michigan for further sale. So, I don't want to say Texas always wins, but yeah, another good reason to win in Texas or live in Texas. Didn't affect us here yet. Now, it looks like the Department of Agriculture and Food Safety Service suggested that the beef, which was sold in large packages, was distributed largely to restaurants and institutions and not sold directly to consumers. Outlets may have purchased the beef and not being urged to throw it away. Now, it looks like there are, what is it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different packages and probably about 36 different SKUs. So I'll just read the packages, and granted, perhaps a restaurant owner or an entrepreneur who are utilizing this as one of your raw ingredients, this might affect you. So it's the 16-pound package with the Angus ground beef patties, 28-pound package with the ground beef patties, 28-pound package with ground beef patties, 24-pound package, 13.5-pound package, 20-pound package, 40-pound package, and they all say either ground beef or ground beef patties. And it looks like product and date code. That is a lot of code. Let's love to see here. So it looks like, according to CDC, the strain of E. coli detected specifically in the samples is, well, it's talk about a disappointing marketing name, but nevertheless, it's E. coli 0157H7. Pretty uninspirational, but nevertheless, I don't know, perhaps not in the marketing department. And they note that the side effects can unfortunately include diarrhea, abdominal cramping, dehydration, kidney failure, or even death. And among other adverse side effects, according to the CDC, again, they note that the greatest risk is to children under 5 and the elderly, while most patients experience symptoms days exposure. Those symptoms can appear after as many as 10 days. Let's see here. Now, thankfully, at the time of this reporting, there hasn't been anyone who has been adversely affected by this, so no one's gotten sick, and thankfully no one has passed away from it. But to have a recall that affects seemingly all of your product, again, I'm sure they make more than this particular thing, but it seems like we read off every possible weight combination of this. Because again, it's the 40-pound box, the 20-pound box, 13.5, 24-pound again, 28-pound, 28-pound, 16-pound, and 12-pound. I mean, things darn near everything. I mean, just good rule of thumb is just either call Valley Meats LLC to see if it is specifically affected. Interestingly enough, it doesn't look like they actually have the toll-free number, so you'd have to go to the Brave, or in some cases, if you prefer Google as a search engine, to contact the company. But nevertheless, to have such a large recall, and again, this company does one thing, Valley Meats LLC. It's pretty specific. You would think they'd have the highest testing possible. You take safety pretty seriously. And again, perhaps this is an outlier. Maybe overall the business has been solid for decades. But to have an issue where you have such a massive recall, I gotta say, that is the business blunder of the day. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, I'm trying to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of January, so if you click that button, I greatly appreciate it. Also, leaving a comment is a great way to give me some additional feedback on how I can improve the show, make it better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, tell anyone and everyone. Just stay safe and fight the good fight.